Welcome back, everybody. We are here on the last map of Marathon, and I am excited to be finishing this up. Hopefully, this video. So we will see. Alright, let's get the rocket launcher. See if I can hit these switches now. Oh, jeez. Walked right in front of me. Okay, so it's like a big ring inside a ring inside a ring. So many grenades! Oh my gosh! Whew! There we go. I'm gonna keep as much health as I possibly can. Alright. Hey, I got it on the first shot. That's pretty good. There we go. Alright, we are in the center ring. I'll let them mop up what's left. Whoa! My goodness. Now here's the part where I'm probably gonna get hurt. So I don't know where I'm going down here. Alright, well, at least I didn't die this time, so I'm grateful for that. Now I have to go through this again, I guess. Oh, jeez. Alright, hang on. Oh, I missed it. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright. They're standing in the doorway. Come on, you guys. There we go. Jeez, oh Pete's. Alright. I went to the right, if I remember correctly. Oh, there we go. Incoming message from Leela. The final 4 attack is falling apart all over the ship. Small groups of armed aliens have surrendered to defenseless civilians in several areas of the end, and the end is inevitable. The fight is over, and we must soon turn to restoration. There is surprisingly good news planetside. 9 military Molyneux Mark IV cyborgs were covertly living among the colonists, and acting together, they were able to single-handedly turn back the latter stages of the 4 assault. Casualties on the colony were nowhere near as high as those we experienced here on the Marathon. I am disturbed by how easily the cyborgs were secretly assimilated into our midst, and believe that this event predates the Marathon's launch from Mars 300 years ago. Although the results were unquestionably for the best, their presence on the Marathon could only have been to further wicked ends. I'm certain the real answer lies somewhere in the tumultuous, backstabbing politics of Seoul during the early 24th century. I have noticed that Durandal's records from this early pre-launch period are missing, but that their deletion occurred externally and before Durandal became rampant. I do not believe Durandal himself brought the cyborgs on board, and I have other evidence that a human operator was influencing Durandal up until the time the Marathon was launched. There are obviously many things which we do not understand, and may never be able to. The Force ship vanished about 20 minutes ago, after venting nearly 1,004 bodies and other refuse. I am positive that Durandal is in control, and fear what he might do with such a powerful ship during the jealous stage of his rampancy. The end. All right. That's it. That's a wrap. I have finished my first game recording. Whew. For 17 years, the Renegade 4 scout ship jumped between the closely packed stars of the galactic core, charting and discarding nearly 7,000 systems before finally falling into a slow orbit around the second planet of a dim star, 97 light years from the gravitational center of the Milky Way. Probes were constructed and launched with engines and instruments whose sophistication would have astounded both the Four, from whom technology had been stolen, and the human programmers of the AI whose mad genius had directed their fabrication. The outlines of continents were mapped, and along them the radioactive ruins of ancient cities were discovered, buried under the shifting sand and rock of a global desert. The tireless, nearly immortal cybernetic crew of the ship were the genetically engineered descendants of the dead world below, the first of their race in 1,000 years to return to their ancestral home. They came to search through the devastation of the ancient war in which they had been enslaved, to find a weapon or some piece of knowledge which they could fight back against their oppressors. All over the ship, dancing through the wreckage of the Four computer core, Durandal was laughing. There we go. All right, thanks guys for joining me. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.